The longer this goes on, the more of a risk that it gets. I need all the help I can get. Help me reach my goal. Donation link in the description below. So you're probably wondering, what's this about? Well, as you can see, I did stream this on the PS4/PS5 and platinumed it. So I figure I'd be doing a follow-up to videos that I have done way back in the day. I mean, I've done this like so many times, it's become my top 10 most viewed videos on YouTube. I'm not kidding, and it makes me wonder why you guys haven't checked out my new stuff. Why do you always gotta favor the old? But hey, who am I to complain? At least I got a job to do. This is Sonic Origins. Or rather, Sonic Origins Plus. There's honestly no excuse by this point. I may as well just get it done. This has always been egging me on, but whatever, I wouldn't mind it. Hello everyone, MegamanNG here, and welcome to Sonic Origins Plus. Yeah, Plus. Oh right, I gotta rewatch that again. Or not, because I don't have to. So yeah, this is Sonic Origins Plus. And they've also added new content available since I got it me. A new character has arrived on the island. Use the plus sign to use Island Tour mode. And also unlock additional content. Yep. It's her. It's Amy. Yeah. Yep, she's been sighted. Yep, she's been spotted, and that alone makes me happy. So we have access to not one, not two, but four. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic CD, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Now you can choose between Anniversary or Classic mode, and they also added the Mission mode, which you could do the Story mode, which lets you play the games as one continuous experience. But I'm not doing that. They've also added the Surprise. Fulfill certain conditions to reveal the full illustration. You can also play the classic Game Gear Sonic titles, and there are 12 in all. And there's also the Museum, My Data and Ranking, and the Options. So yeah, we're gonna go through each, one by one, starting with the original Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, each one will be a separate video. May depend on how this goes. I don't know why, but you guys kind of prefer this than every other content I've done. I wish that could be changed, honestly. And by pressing the X button, you get access to a big map. I kind of like it, honestly. Very good. Alright, let's get started, and I'm doing this in Anniversary mode, because I've done this so much it's not funny. So, let's just get on with it. Yep, let's get started with the first game. We already know about the tutorials. I played this game enough too many times to know that, so let's go. I already know, I've done this so much. And yeah, instead of lives, you get coins, which can be used to purchase stuff in the museum. Let's go. guess we know what has to be done, right? If you know this game, then there's no need for introductions. This is Sonic the Hedgehog, that was released in 1991 as a launch title for the Sega Genesis. Let's get on with it. And here you can select your character: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and a new character, Amy. If you'd like me to do playthroughs with all of these with Amy, let me know. I'll be right back. Editing is awesome, that's how I like it. So yeah, like I said, if you would like me to do like runs with all four, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, let me know in the comments and I'll do it. Trust me, I will. But for the sake of clarity, I'm doing it with Sonic, so let's go. Doesn't feel right if you're playing this on 16:9. Plus, you've been playing this game for so long, it's not funny. Yeah, this game came out in 1991. And this game was what introduced us to the blue blur. Funny enough, this was not Sega's original plan to have a mascot. Their mascot was Alex Kidd, and this last game sucked so much that they ditched him to make way for him. And you could say the rest is history. I'm not kidding with that. And believe you me, I do this because I got a massive backlog and I gotta do what I must. Oh nice, they actually included the drop dash. You don't have to worry about extra lives or anything because, yeah, in anniversary mode, there isn't any. And I'm gonna go through this one by one. Yeah, and I'm doing it with Sonic, because why not? Which means I gotta work my butt off to make sure I get enough coins. Yeah, because coins also double as your game's currency. Seriously, I've been playing these games for as much as I can remember. Back in the day, I used to do videos of these. Hell, I remember doing a mod of Sonic CD called Sonic CD++, which basically made the game a lot faster. Stupid. Okay, I'm getting pissed. And I at least get in there? Thank you. Yes, now I'm playing this as a 39-year-old who's trying to do what he can to get his channel growing. And the fact that I'm racing up to get a new Omen. I'm not having much luck. I'm doing what I can. Also, we get like a coin bonus of 3 coins if you collect 50 rings. Yeah, and you're gonna need those coins, trust me. Although once you reach 999, it's pretty much useless. Sonic does not have his insta-shield shattered. Not to mention, Sonic 1 had a fair share of, like, glitches and such. And I'm not talking about glitches that, like, more harm for it. I'm talking about glitches that can actually do a little more harm than good. Case in point, the glitches that, like, the spike glitch that, where you keep getting hit and you have, like, no iframes, that's the scary part. Okay, better step on it. Like I said, I'm that damn good. Always a fan of those bonus stages. Although I'm not a fan of trying to survive these. They're like nightmare. I always hate how nowadays gaming had to be dumbed down. Dumbed down to cater to people that just don't like it. I'm kind of sick of that. Be right back. It happens. Sorry about that, my mom had to help out. Anyway, let's continue. Thank God for editing. You know that, right? But, like I said, I'm doing what I must. It's not like I don't have much else. Yeah. Come on, I now gotta get in there. Ah, damn it. Oh, you only need 1 coin to do that. I like that. Instead of having... Oh, yeah, that's kind of the reason why you need a lot of coins. Because if you get, like, so many gold coins, that you don't have to worry about having to screw that up. Although the controls feel a bit finicky. Also, I should mention that Sonic 3 and Knuckles is going to be one of the few times I have to beat the game twice. Because, to tell you the truth, the game is actually 2 parts. It's 2 halves of a whole story. Sonic and Tails is 1 half of the story. Knuckles is the other half. And the less said about Sonic 4, the better. Because that game sucked. And if I can get my Xbox working with the Xbox Series X to work with the TV, I'll probably do a playthrough of Sonic 4 as well. I'm that masochistic. I do anything if it means I can have at least an extra pocket change. Hell, if anyone sends me a donation of 500 or more, I shout them out for life. Also, every 50,000, you get like an extra coin. So there's that. Trust me, more coins are always good. You need a lot of them. Anyway, let's move on to Accurate. Now watch as I completely wreck this game in half. I'm not kidding. I completely wrecked this game in half because I played through this so many times, it's not funny. Jump. Oh, the shield coming in. There you go. Now we gotta deal with Eggman. Oh yeah, in this version, you can't attack him. You gotta wait till he attacks you. I know, it's stupid. I hate that, honestly. It just cheapens things. But I'm okay with it since I've memorized this game so much. Better luck next time, man. Not even worth the effort. At least with them, that's 1 zone down. A whole lot more to go. Now we begin the second area, Marble Zone. Yeah, don't worry. If you don't want to, like, waste time when you're talking, I have time codes set up for that. So that way you guys can see the time codes, and that way you can skip to whatever area you want. Of course, if you guys want to see me have them as individual videos, I'd be more than happy to do that. But what's the point of doing that when they can't even reach the viewership that I want? Seriously, that's the issue with this. Yeah, I'm talking out of my butt because I've been doing this for so long. Since 2006. Back in the day when YouTube was fun, and nowadays it's always about making money and being a dick. Yes, I'm being vulgar for this because this is the same person that has done all those videos back in the day. And I'm kind of grouchy about it. Oh, that's delicious. Oh yeah, I gotta check the menu. Oh wait, there's no menu on this? You're kidding, I can't. Ah, whatever. Yeah, I can't mess this up. Yeah, that's when the momentum of this kind of slows the hell down. I don't know why. Sonic 1 is still timeless and you can still play it whenever, but yeah, the momentum just kind of putters out. It's just slow. It slows down, and some of these stages, especially in Marble Zone, is just, yeah, I can understand they added platforming sections on it, but still. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Nope. What you see is what you get. Fine. I can take that punishment. I can only hope I not screw this up. Seriously, how'd I mess that up? And I was doing so well and then I got smacked. And I was not touching the item in question. That's dumb. Yeah, you got smashed by that? Big, too bad. You lose all your rings. You can't even rewind it, too. You can't even use a save state. Which, in and of itself, is just absolute insane. And look at that. You don't even get the big ring here. Screw it. I'm not perfect, I know. If it was a different me, I'd do a bit better. But unfortunately, I'm not. Now let's hope I can get all the Chaos Emeralds. And maybe try not to die. I mean, the game just loves to get me mad. They didn't meant that literally. Less processing, they said. I call BS on that. I wonder if it means I still have to get all 6 Chaos Emeralds. This is before the events they introduced the 7th one. Well, if it follows as it should, maybe. Oh, we'll have to see. Got lucky on that jump. That jump don't mean a thing. Yeah, the spin dash didn't exist until I believe Sonic CD. Yeah, if we're going by timeline straights, then yeah, that's why. Alright, this is where everything kind of slows down. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm not waiting for that. There's better ways of doing this. Much better. All right, finally. Now we get to this part. Yeah, that trick works every time. Let's go. We have work to do. Oh, come on. Can I get up there, please? Much better. Oh, who am I kidding? I can just make this sweat. Make this no sweat. But sometimes the game can love to get you on your bad side if you're not doing well enough. I speak from personal experience, honestly. And if my viewership is of any indication, okay, I'm gonna stop saying that, right? You guys kind of got the point of it all. What the mother mercy! to also remember that this game actually appeared on Nick Arcade back in the day. Yeah, but even the Wizards challenges, I always wished I was in that game show, but I was way too young. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Why do I feel like everything's gonna go wrong? It's like gravity says, nope, you're not gonna make that Chaos Emerald. Oh, come on already! I am not a fan of these special stages at all. Okay, that was a close one. Ah, oh, come on! Thank God I can try again. Yeah, because if it were in the original, that's it. You don't get another shot. Yeah, and they actually brought this damn thing back in Sonic 4 Episode 1. Why do I feel like they have to make these bonus stages move a lot faster? Oh, I see. When it's moving up, everything slows down. But when it's down, everything speeds up. Not again! Let me get the damn thing already! Yeah, this is actually legit anger. This is not trial and error, I swear. You're not just fighting against the game itself, you're fighting against gravity. And it's frustrating! Okay, I'm getting aggravated now and I'm already pissed. You know you hate this game when it forces you have to be patient. And I'm not the patient type. Okay, I appreciate that. But come on, let me get the Chaos Emerald so I can move on. I'm on a time clock here. I'm thankful this is the anniversary version, otherwise you'd be hearing a lot of screaming. And it gets very, very grating after a while. Why do they have to make the game faster? Finally! I hate these stages! Seriously, how long did it took me? 14,100, not so bad. Now we reach Act 3. Seriously, now we reach the end. Oh my god, I hate that. Seriously, I hate that. I hate that sometimes even if you do well, you make a mistake and you blow it. Yeah, even I'm not perfect, okay? I'm not bloody perfect. I have to wonder if this game also included the added 7th stage. Because that was only meant for the updated versions of Sonic 1. Thankfully, I hope that doesn't happen. Otherwise, it'd be an even bigger pain in the butt come Labyrinth Zone. Yeah, I did not think so. Like I said, this game is fun, but it's also unforgiving. Okay, that time it was pretty perfect. Anyway, let's just move on. No, wait. Yeah, why would I need to wait for that when you can just do that? When you can just spin dash and not have an issue with it. Ah, come on, really? I miss how in the original Sonic 1, you press up and Sonic automatically looks up. It's a nifty feature, but they changed it. Along with a whole bunch of other things they changed. That's not to say it's a bad thing, though. Seriously, why do I need to wait for that when I can just do this? Like Sonic, I don't have patience. Imagine if you mess up here. One mistake and you fall to your death. Yeah, now what Eggman does is absolutely pathetic. Yeah, keep laughing. That's not gonna help you out. Like that, see? You're dead. Do better, Eggman. Your plans are pathetic. Now we begin the 3rd stage, Spring Yard Zone. Yeah, that's when the momentum starts kicking in. And you're going to have to work for it to make sure you reach it. Yeah, sometimes when I think of this game, I think of physics. Yeah. When you look at it this way, Sonic's always about momentum. And you need a lot of momentum to get going. Why am I thinking science when clearly it's probably that? Well, maybe because when I was a kid, I had to study a lot. Yeah, and Sonic's always about momentum and whatnot, so you gotta move fast to get it fast. Really? A faker? You don't impress. And sometimes it's better to wait than, well, everything else. Wait for it. Not much else. You gotta head up. Are you kidding me? Thankfully, I can always restart it. You know what? Screw it. I'm doing it again. And I'm making sure I get it right because I can't make the same mistake twice. And of course, the game does not penalize you for doing that. I mean, I would have restarted Marble Zone, but there's no fun in that. Yeah, I hate it when sometimes the enemy just comes in out of nowhere and you get hit with one unlucky and then boom, you lose all your rings. I should mention that I'm doing this in one go. The restart, I had to do it because I'm the kind of guy that's a little bit impatient. What? How'd I get hit by that? Yeah, sometimes the physics are just nuts. No, you just gotta wait and watch your step. Yeah, that was unexpected. Ah, this. Whatever. Hello, faker. Let's make sure I get this right. I only need just a few rings. Yeah, pay attention so that way you know when the enemy will strike. Sometimes aiming, holding up is essential. Oh, these guys. Yeah, simple that. Nope. I'm taking the shorter way. Like that. Now let's hope I can do better this time, because I still got 3 more emeralds to get. Thankfully, it's a lot more straightforward this time compared to the last. Also, I hate how the bonus save is meaning you need to have enough momentum. Even the game tells you that. Basically, they can make the special stage slower or faster. Ah, come on! This is so stupid. And sure, you can get coins. You can keep getting an infinite number of coins, but what's the point of that? What's the point of that if the game has a habit of getting you mad? This is almost as mad as me trying to update my Windows 11 laptop, and I did that, and unfortunately, two of the three things that came with the update were installed, but the third was not for some reason. And then when I tried again, it just disappeared. Hopefully, this means I have another chance. Speedy and effective. At least this time I can be able to get this no problem. Good. Make it slower. Do not make it faster. Yeah, I'm as old-fashioned as you can get. That makes 4. Alright, now let's try this on Act 2. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how momentum works. Why do I see CPU up top? Oh, now these things are slower. Nice. I need 50. There. Better. Can I get in there so I can get the shield? Nice. Alright, much better. Gotta be careful. Oh boy. Ah. No way. No, I think I know what I gotta do. Come on, let me get in there! Yeah! Nice! Nope, no. I've done enough. Let's just go. Getting that's definitely worth it. Ah, this one! I'm not oh my god, I think I know what this one is. Jeez, I've been playing these games for... Oh no! No, I don't want it to be faster, make it slower! That's why I don't like it when it's too fast. When it's too fast, that means you don't have enough time, you don't have enough to react. What it's trying to tell me is that you cannot hit the goal. No. Stop it! Yes! No! Yeah! Alright, I got no issue with that. Come on! Come on, I just want to get in there for once. How can I forget back in the day how annoying this was to deal with these special status? This is the worst, and if I hadn't gotten one already, I would have gotten all 6 emeralds and I would have just flew through the rest of the game like it was nothing. But no, I made one mistake and I lose it all. Like I said, I hate how games have to be dumbed down for people. DSP especially. What an idiot. Yes, I know what's been going on with him. Now let's get to the conclusion. Here come the momentum. Yeah, like I said, Momentum is important in a game like Sonic the Hedgehog. I never really thought of it that way. Oh, that gave me some ideas. Yeah, even the invincibility theme had some improvements. Sonic 1's straightforward, but I'm more of a fan of the Sonic 2 version. Almost there. I only pray I don't have to deal with any enemies up there. No, wait! Wow. Just bloody wow. Okay, I timed that one well enough. Hopefully Labyrinth Zone does not give me any problems. I only need to get one Chaos Emerald, then I just fly right through the rest of the game. Oh yeah, now we reach this moment. And you realize just how momentum can be used effectively in a game like this. Yeah. Wait, what? How did my momentum just die? Yeah, I'm serious. Look at it. Oh, nice. Get a shield. Made it to the end, and I don't think I'm gonna like this. No, I'm actually kind of serious with that. Yeah, they changed it for this version. Here's my advice. Hit him 3 times, move elsewhere. And then you repeat the process. I couldn't get a third hit in. But I think they kind of did that to make it a little more balanced. Or not, because if you time it jump high enough, you get it. Yeah. Yeah, they did change it compared to the original. The original, you can just whack, 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 whack until he's dead. That's kind of how that works. We're past the halfway point now. Now we reach the level a lot of people hate. Labyrinth Zone. Now, there's a Sonic Mania mod of it which did it better. Yeah, I'm not gonna be that. Like I said, not a fan of this level. I hate it with a bloody passion because it just takes the momentum that the previous levels had and slows it down. And slows it down to an absurd extreme. And not only does it slow down, yeah, being underwater means you have a time limit. And if that time limit runs out, you're dead. I was not a fan then, and I'm not a fan now. It's kind of the reason I hate levels like that. I can understand that. Hydro City did a better job of it, but that was in Sonic 3. They actually made that fun. Sonic Mania fixed that as well. But nope. They had to bring this thing and it just, the momentum is just ruined. The momentum is just without a doubt ruined. Yeah, like I said, the momentum in this is just ruined in this game. There you go. Like I said, the momentum is just bloody butt. It just sucks. Especially when you want to move about. And you have to get air bubbles just so you can survive just a few extra minutes. If I'm gonna lose my rings, I'm gonna be angry. Yeah, they actually made the spikes a little longer so that way you could reach them without getting hit. It wasn't like that in the original Sonic. But like I said, in the original, it was just a mess. I understand they had the right idea, but the execution of it all is just bad. And with the slowdown momentum, that means that every move you make, you gotta be careful. Say you end up moving about, and then this happens, and then something happens, and then you lose all your rings, and you have to scream and whine like a baby, and now you gotta get them all back. That's what I hate about that mostly. Wow, how did I even be able to get up there that quickly? Yeah. As I said already, when in this level, the momentum just slows way down. And believe me, I played Sonic 1 enough to know that. And thankfully they make... Yeah. Thankfully there's only one more Chaos Emerald left. And in terms of continuity, yeah. Let's fit. You know what? Screw it. We're at that. Let's do it again. I don't care. It's my playthrough. I do whatever I want. You gonna judge me for that? I don't care. That's another reason why I hate this level so much. And then you lose it, and thankfully this game lets you restart it, and oh my god. I could go on and on over how bad this is. Sure, the spin dash may help much, but it doesn't mean a thing. It doesn't mean a damn thing at all. It doesn't mean a damn thing if you're having to subject yourself to have your momentum be slowed down because of water. I can understand a lot of people's frustrations with this level. Don't get me wrong, there is some good in it in spite of it. I mean, this game had some good ideas. They did balance things out zone by zone. But everything else, no thanks. No thanks, because this game can be fun, but it can be annoying. And all you want to do is get the 6 Chaos Emerald, move on with your life, get the rest of the game done, and then you have to deal with all this. If I've already gotten all 6 Chaos Emeralds already, this would have been no big deal. It would have been no big deal at all. But no, I have to subject myself to having to find everything and make sure every move counts. One mistake and you lose it all. And just wait till we reach Zone 6. That's going to be just as bad, if not worse. Yeah, like that, see? What'd I tell you? Not a fan of Labyrinth Zone for the most obvious of reasons. And since I've already gotten that, let's move on. Seriously. I'm a cynic. Trust me on that. Yeah, now I gotta deal with this garbage. Or not, since that only took me less than a second. I am thankful Sonic Mania did a mod of it, and basically, one fan did a mod of Sonic Mania where they turned Labyrinth Zone into an actually good level. Not like this. I can understand what they were trying to do, but come on. I am not making the same mistake twice. See what I mean? And it gets worse. Much worse. I swear. The things I have to do. Sure, you can get the last Chaos Emerald. You can get the last Chaos Emerald in, I believe, Starlight Zone. But seriously, why do you have to subject yourself to this? This is torture! You're subjecting yourself to basically having to survive everything else. I mean, no reward is worth this. Yes, I'm complaining, but you kind of get the idea. Nah, this time we're just gonna wait it out. At least the later Sonic games actually fixes some of its issues. I'm thankful for that, honestly. Yeah, I didn't get the 50 rings. I don't care. Now let's see how the second act plays out. Will this be any better or any worse? Let's find out! Well, I take my statement back. It is gonna be worse. Who am I kidding? Like I said, I'm a cynic. I'm the kind of guy that doesn't really care about how worse things get. Because things will always get worse before they get better. I only say that because it's true. And if anyone says otherwise, then they're a bunch of liars. Yeah, like I said. Fine, we're doing it my way then. I want to get that shield, thank you. Sure, I can get 50 rings, I can make it far, but without a shield to keep myself protected for a little while, that's pointless! Yeah, if you're wondering, Switch is here. These guys knew what they were doing. Now we're talking. Oh boy, that's not good. That's better. And I'm pissed as hell! Come on! I just want to get the last Chaos Emerald so I can be done with it! But no! The game says, screw you, you're not gonna get it, you're gonna take it, and you're gonna like it! I'm aggravated! Why do I have to stomach through this? Honestly! Sure, big deal, you get a coin. Good for you! Sorry, I'm just... Looking back on this game, there's a lot that I like. I mean, a lot that I liked. But there's a lot that I don't like. And this zone is a perfect example. Or rather, you're trying to figure out what the hell you're doing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, in the original Sonic 1, the game doesn't really tell you if you hit the switch and it releases somewhere else. That doesn't happen now. Which I find to be rather really dumb. Why would they not remind you that if you hit it, you have to make a noise or something? But no, it doesn't even do that. Things I do so that way I can reach my goal. But unfortunately, it seems... What would it... Okay. Ah, this ain't pleasant. Finally. I ain't gonna die. I still have much to do. Well, this can explain why you see that stuff later. Oh dear. I don't care if I get hit. I hit the switch, that's good enough. Finally. Yeah, you already know what's about to happen next. Yeah, you gotta fight Eggman. Except this is not really a fight. It's just you trying to get out of there. That'll do. Yeah, don't bother attacking you. Just get out of there. This is what makes this level more annoying. Because say you get hit and you're forced to get up there. There's no air bubbles whatsoever. Which means you really need to make every move count. I don't care. Just let me... You got lucky, Eggman. Really lucky. But luck's not gonna mean a damn thing now. Now we reach Zone 5. Starlight Zone. Yeah, and you're gonna have to really be careful. I like the theme for Starlight Zone. Yeah, this is where you see blast processing at its finest. Oh yeah, extra life. Nice. I'm not gonna eat that. Get me up there, please. Really? How come it wouldn't let me get up there? Oh, nice. We actually made it. Now, can we get the last one? I got much to do. Yep, there it is. The last one. The last of the 6 Chaos Emeralds. I'm surprised they did 6 when in the later updated versions of Sonic 1 that Christian White had developed, they added a 7th one. This one's the easiest if you don't want to get a continue. Boom. Done. I am done with that. Now let's get to finishing this damn game. Yeah, I think that's the thing about this game that I like so much. There are stages where it shows how fast Sonic can go. And there are times where that momentum just kind of slows to a damn crawl. This, however, is a perfect example of how Sonic is of what Sonic's about. Whoa, hit the brakes! Aside from that, I don't have an issue with this game. I still enjoy it for what it is. It's still good. And yeah, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to add 50 50 rings up there, but I ain't complaining. If you really know what you're doing, if you've gotten everything, you could just fly through like it's nothing. I'm not kidding. No, we're taking the high road now. I have the high ground today. I wasn't fast enough. That's okay. I didn't see that coming. At all. Yeah, what a way to surprise you, you know? No, I'm adding momentum so that way I can get up there. There you go. Alright, great. Now we gotta deal with Eggman. What is he up to this time? No, I'm just gonna upset this guy. Come on. Get up there, man! Although it works both ways. As I said, this works both ways. Move, Eggman, because we're getting real close to where you are now. We are getting very, very close. Now we reach the final zone in the game, Scrap Raid. And whatever you do, do not fall. Although I will admit the music is very good and it captures the feel that you're near the end. The game's not playing around anymore. And by this point, if you haven't gotten all 6 Chaos Emeralds, that's it. You get the bad ending. Ah, great. They actually brought a lot of enemies back. Fine. If we can't do it the short way, we'll take the long way around. Yeah, that's the best advice I can give you with this area. You gotta stay above ground. Don't get below, because that's where things get tough. What? Why am my momentum dead? Yeah, that's the problem. You have to time your momentum. Really? They're using invisible blocks? Thank God for after hit invulnerability state. That was too close. I don't care. We're near the end of this ride, and I want to see it all through to the end. That's the first part done. We still have a ways to go. Now begins the second act. Nah, we're taking the high road now. Yeah, but I also like that this game, every act acts something different. What the? Hold on! Let me pass! I don't care, let's just move. You gotta love momentum, you know? Momentum just makes it all worthwhile. Yeah, this game just loves to get on my nerves now. Why am I in rhythm, timing my jumps? Yeah, we made it to the end now. Or did we? Yeah, we did. Now what? Yeah, no way Eggman was gonna do something like this. Now we hit Act 3. And you can obviously tell where this is gonna go. Lucky for you, I don't have the pick. Yeah, you could think of this as Labyrinth Zone Act 4. I don't know why they decided to do this, but whatever. I'm just gonna have to take the long way to get... Oh, wait, why would I need to take the long way when there's a much faster way of doing that? Seriously, why take the long way when you could basically take the high road? I mean, the game's trying to tell you this. You may as well make use of it. Come on. This is giving me bad memories, and I don't want to have any more bad memories than it sounds. All right. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, looks like my day just got a whole lot worse. Let's try this again. Let's try it again. And this time do it right. Really? Am I gonna die again knowing full well this is gonna be the shortest way how it ends? Oh wait, no. Let me pass! That's a relief. Yeah. Yeah, I know that there are multiple paths you can take to reach the final area of the game. But the fact that I haven't played this game in so long is a testament. Testament, I wonder what the heck was I thinking? What the hell were you thinking? You can make this easy for yourself, or you can make it difficult. It don't matter which. Of course. Come on. Nah, at the buzzer. Not happening. And we reach right here. There it is. Let's get it done. Like how they use jump straight up. You have no ring, so you're gonna have to be careful. Thankfully, the game actually lets you know. Or you can be like this. Come on already. Remember in the Sonic Mania Metallic Madness? Well, it's like that. Got him. I was slow. I should mention this level. I made a video on the final zone of the game, and it's become my most watched video on my entire channel's 18-year history. I don't understand how, but you guys must really like it. I got no complaints with it, honestly. You like it, then that alone makes me happy. Seriously. I would be bitter about it, but on the other hand, hey, if you like Sonic the Hedgehog because of that I'm thankful for. But there are other people who can do a better job of it than I can. Yeah, messed it up. I wasn't paying attention with my shot. That's okay. Let's get it done. The trick here in this boss fight is that you gotta pay attention to your movements. You gotta pay attention to when those things hit and reach the safest spot. The safest spot is give you the most to jump with. Also, since this is the anniversary version, you can basically spin dash it. But you just gotta watch out for those beams. Like so. Liking it so far. Get wrecked, Eggman. Nah, you're not getting away. You know what? How are you to serve? And there you have it. That's Sonic the Hedgehog in a nutshell. This game still holds up. More than 30 years later. I'm not kidding. I remember when I first got this game, got my Sega Genesis, that actually came with Sonic the Hedgehog inside, and yeah, the game was a challenging sort, but it wasn't impossible. It wasn't impossible and it wasn't difficult either. But back then, it was the start of something greater, something different. And I won't lie to you, this game does have its issues, especially since sometimes some of the zones can be unfair. Some zones can be like a challenge, but in all honesty, they actually were able to achieve a proper balance. And in a way they did. But part of me wished that they could do a lot better. The original Sonic 1 had its fair share of glitches. Like the spike glitch, where if you kept getting hit on the spikes, you keep getting hit, and you're dead. Thankfully, the anniversary version, and as well as later versions, fixed that. Hell, I remember the updated version of Sonic 1 included a 7th bonus stage to get the 7 Chaos Emeralds. You gotta admit, this game has been ported so many times, it's just not funny at all. I'm not kidding. It was ported so many times in so many places that it was nuts. Nowadays, you could play it anywhere. That's not to say it's a bad thing, in my opinion. Me personally, everyone should give this game a shot. I'm not gonna lie. You guys honestly should. Because yeah, for better or for worse, Sonic the Hedgehog was responsible for a lot of things game-wise. It gave Mario a rival, led to the birth of the console wars, and then some. But it also gave a lot of bad, too. Serves you right, Eggman, you deserve it. Get wrecked. You're done. Guess I will have to deal with you in the next. And that takes care of Sonic the Hedgehog. Completing the game also unlocks Mirror Mode, and also new museum content. We're not done yet, because next time we move on to Sonic CD, the next entry in this. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button, it means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I will see you then. My work is not finished. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Let's ride on.